Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the developer commentary for versus Orang Takeover. What the fuck am I talking? Versus Impostor Orang Takeover V3.5. It's a huge milestone. Also, really considering everything that's happened this year, this has actually been my most productive, even though it doesn't look like that on YouTube. There's been 4 major versions of this mod, compared to last year when there was just, like, 2. I wouldn't even count V1.3 as major, it just edited Orang's... No, it just added Timmy. But at the same time, it was a character addition. So, we can really just go based off of that. So, let's just get right into it.
3, 2, 1, go!
As some of you have seen from the Christmas upload, or like the release video, which I'm very sorry it was rushed out like that. I didn't have much time to do anything. Purple has new sprites. Another thing some people might be wondering. Why the fuck is girlfriend here? She's here because I forgot to get rid of her. As would be the case for most of these songs going forward. She's just here to be here. This will be changed in the future. And will be really nice once I finally get to it. Along with Purple's edited sprites, you can see that we've that I've made him, instead of pissed all the time, to just mildly annoyed at everything. Once I finally get around to redrawing Red sprites, I'll give him his updog voice. But for now, he's just gonna stay like this.
Three, two, one, go!
Now for the first song of this mod. And the first song that was ever shown for like this actual mod. Finally got around to getting Orang resprited again too. I thought, well, Purple's getting one, then Orang should get one too. I mean, he is the base of this thing. God, I wonder how much of my, like, my mic is picking up my keyboard sounds. It's gonna be very apparent when we get to songs like Reactor, Defeat, songs like that. So I'm trying my hardest not to, like, clack on them.
Three, two, one.
Next is Meltdown. This song needs a couple changes in the future, but besides that, I think it's in a really good spot. Oh, I'm fumbling hard. Oh, I also, like, completely shadow dropped V3.5, so I'll probably sing any changes I made there as well. Man, we got new sprites. I'm like really proud of them considering like where she originally came from. Like nothing. She came from nothing. She's looking beautiful now. I'm very proud of myself and how I've done her.
Three, two, one, go.
Funny thing about the background of the stage, I think it's broken. So I'm like really convinced I should just get rid of the running guys in the background at all. But hey, it's the song from when I announced Mandy. I forget to change the names of some of these songs because I have different names for the covers. Like, but at the same time, I couldn't have two songs be called Portable Susses. So, what am I meant to do? That's my goat, White, right there. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
As you guys can hear, this is the Lights Down Hotfix song. The hotfix version of Lights Down. I could have just said that instead of sounding stupid. Unlike the V4 engine, I have to manually make a sprite sheet for Oring while the lights are off. Also, it's tied to an event that changes it to a very specific sprite sheet, so I can't have any other people in the song without it breaking. I can't make an alt version of this song unless Oren and Boyfriend are here. Ah, I forgot to mention the new icons. Most characters got new icons. And I think that to be pretty nice. Because the old ones were very smashed. Styles. Forgot to give me any new icons, so hers are still only 2 ones. I don't know if this is like it's the same way for everyone else, but when I like look at Orin in his like reactor sprites, he looks more bouncy than usual. Now we get on to our first alt version of a song.
3, 2, 1, go.
Mainly because of the order it appears in. I wouldn't call it the first. My goal for some of these alt songs is to just have a separate, like, version of what the song could have been, or like a cover of. I also just want Portable to interact with most of the V4 cast. The V4 storyline cast, because the V4 cast is fucking huge. Also, Purple's awfully quiet in this. Why did I do that? not, I really hope I don't die on defeat. That'd be really embarrassing. Because, like, I'm realizing it now. That end bit's gonna get the shit out of me.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh, wait. Timmy's here. I didn't even realize. Yeah, Timmy got sprites. Timmy got sprites as of V3.5, which, again, I shadow dropped. But not really. I hope you guys all like Timmy. As well as his new voice. Because last time you guys have, like, definitely heard Timmy was in the Double Trouble video from April. But no one watched that, so you wouldn't know. One definite bug I do have to fix in the next update is some of the notes not letting you hit them. Some of the charting is off, though. I might have to change that. We get to, what did I call this one? Sussus Greenus? It's fucking stupid. I do need to change this song, because the mixing on it is like actually garbage. And I'm sorry for people that like have to play this. Actually, you don't have to play this. I really want you to though. Please play my mod. Oh wait, I didn't even mention this on purple. This is his first sprite sheet in which he's not just moving his body in different directions. He has actual posing. And this song has better mixing, which I'm happy for. Oh, if you guys have been following my Twitter, what the fuck are my inputs at? That's not good. If you guys have been following my Twitter, you have seen this song before. Well, a screenshot of it. Pink is here just because of the canon Pink Yellow's ship. Also, from now on, I'm going to be mentioning these characters like they are in the Kim Alaratov, however you pronounce their names, like Archive, or their universe of versus Impostor, I guess. So Yella there, and Penelope here. I really want to get Penelope's trifle voice because it's really good. But I'd have to buy the Shrimps FLP, which I might. I really like Shrimps. Really good song with that mod. Here's the release song for Versus Orang V2. You know, the update that took 8 months to come out. I'm still very sorry for that. You guys, I'm still very sorry I never got like an actual trailer video out this year. Well, I say this year, I've already done it once with V2. But I'm sorry I didn't get a trailer video for V2.5, V3, or V3.5. Which I will not be playing V3 on here. You gotta play that one for yourselves. Okay, I just thought Dilo didn't have it all, and I was just making sure it didn't. This is the first song for Purple Shonen. So while we're here, I'm going to talk a little bit about Purple. Because this song is actually unchanged from like almost a year and a half ago. So, Purple was just created like randomly out of me wanting to make another like chromatic, which I was like, do I make Purple another chromatic or another like Among Us, or do I make Purple a dragon persona? So in a different universe in which I could draw dragons, Purple would have been a scaly dual dragon. Probably still purple, by the way, but, you know. can't do that, so let's not think about it further. Purple will soon have an established lore with a crew of their own. I don't know how I'm gonna tell that, but in some way, shape, or form, we will do it. Purple's in a bunch of songs with Mandy because I just wanted them to have a connection with each other. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. And here's the other song shown in the 1.5 trailer. This is the V3.5 version of the song, even though that was never like a public thing. That's what I would call it. V1.75, yeah. Because in V2 it got changed to the hotfix version, and I didn't like that. So 2.5 onwards, I got back to this. So it might be a little bit out of date on the mixing. So maybe one day we'll go back and do that. And that concludes versus Orange 1.5. Guys, I managed to add danger like properly.
3, 2, 1, go!
In a way that's improper. Yeah, I got rid of the running bit. But this does mean we'll have to redraw black. Which seems like a daunting task, but I think I'll be able to get it done. In future updates, this song will get more events, and maybe even re-add the running. the running is a very low likely thing. Don't expect it. But I will be adding events to the song to make it more visually interesting. Now, I am sorry to say that Defeat Tanmix will not, well, Defeat Tanmix V1 is not in this update. Defeat Tanmix version 1 or Defeat Tanmix Old will be in V4 with maybe a Defeat Tanmix V2. I don't know if I'll get to it, but it will happen.
Three, two, one, go.
In a future update, I'd be considering changing like the defeat glow to like purple, just because they're here. And also, they're both technically purple. Black's only purple in this background because it feels like actually black would be able to see her. Now this is instance 1 of an old sprite sheet being used. I thought it'd be very neat to have, because, you know, this is like Defeat's thing, has the little callback. Oh, I also added the Defeat 2023 stuff, like right here. I like those lines. I feel like you guys could have definitely heard my keyboard on that one. I am so sorry. Next is a song I thought was mid, but is actually like, I've really grown to liking it. I've actually used this song twice to show off new sprites for these characters. There also is no Ashes cover. There never has been an Ashes cover, and there won't be one. cover. The one that got me 6,000 views. Like, Jesus Christ, man, I didn't know people liked Delusion that much. But, here we are. 2 actual years later.
Three, two, one, go.
I have permission to use this character. So Argon here. I've shown partly what his redesign would look like on Twitter. And I think it's going to be really cool once we actually see him in game. Oh, remember how I said I thought Magmatic was like really mid at first? Like when I first played it? The same thing happened to me with Blackout. It doesn't change its placement for me on the list of like songs from Gray's Week, but like at least I don't think it's not bad anymore. I also need to redraw their icon. But I'll probably do that once I finish this spreadsheet. Oh my god, I just realized I'm avoiding the elephant in the room. Yeah, Gray has a new voice. You'll never guess who voiced them. It's not the Trifle creators, they don't want to give me their chromatics. I really want them though. It would be very nice if I could have them. But I recorded Argon Chromatic here, and I think it fits them very well, considering what he looks like and how they act in V4. Now for the big elephant to like actually be addressed. Tan is finally done! This is like such a very like, what the hell? But yes, Tan's finally done! The big bad of this mod is done! With pose inspiration from the leaves from Death Toll. I'm so glad to finally have Tam done with. Makes me really proud.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is a song I've had the name for forever. Once Gray gets redesigned, I won't be able to change him in the background. I don't know how I would do that. I have to set up an entire new sprite because where he's located in the files won't allow me to just change it on my own. That's a manual thing I gotta do. This. It's probably with the way I have their camera position set up. Maybe it's just too low to the ground, so it just goes there. Or what I said about Magmatic about a song that I thought was very mid at first. I've also grown to love Inkwave. It's always the middle weak song that I thought was mid, but you know, it's whatever. They've grown on me. In the same case as Blackout, it probably doesn't change why I rank it on the weak list for being sweet. Penelope, goddammit. I really want to get to redrawing her and using her new voice. I really want to get it. Can't wait for the Trifle devs to add more songs with her. This cutscene plays no matter what. I need to change that.
3, 2, 1, go!
This song, I love it so very much. There's so much goddamn delay and echo on it. Delay and reverb. I do need to change it in the future, but there's things that'll happen first. Next is Orang Mugus harasses Pink,
Three, two,
or
one,
Penelope. Oh, this song like gives people like an actual like scope on how small Orang actually is. Yeah, he's a tiny bastard. Now Penelope's fat. I don't mind either. I love Pretender.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, since Endless is here, can we get like 50,000 views on this video too? That's what got my, my most popular video to 50,000. Please get me more views with this song. This song is in here for legacy,
3, 2,
but
1, go.
there is that issue.
3, 2, 1, go.
I can remove it, and I might, considering I have a better challenge song. You can also tell I haven't updated this cover since Orange doesn't have the crusher on the imposter plug. Because I chose not to update it for that reason alone. And it's only for this specific version of No Villains as well. No Villains V5 is good. Rest in Piss Tails gets trolled. You might be missed in some cases. Comes the moment. I am so bad at this game, dude. Oh, look. Here's Mail Diction. I like this song. There's also a shit ton of chorus on Portal. Curse isn't a bad character. People make Curse look like a bad character. It's the people. God, I'm like getting worse at this game. 5 a minute. I'm not proud of that line. And
Three,
guess
two,
what?
one, go.
We have another finished sprite sheet. It's of my Yume ship of Oring and Curry. Very proud of how these turned out. I love white. What the fuck? They're my favorite from the V4 cast. My inputs, dude! Now this is instance number 2 of an old sprite sheet. If it wants to fucking load. Which, I think it might not, considering I've been running this game
3, 2,
for a really
1,
long time. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's still recording. I'm like really scared sometimes. I haven't checked that in a while, and I just wanted to make sure that it was still recording. as bad as these sprites are, there's definitely like a charm to them. Y'all like versus Whitty? The way I get the covers for most of these songs is just like listening to them and like, I wonder if my voice bank would sound good in that. This is not one of those times.
3, 2, 1, go!
Instance 3 of Old Sprite Sheet. I mean this in the most unironic way possible. Blubber sweet. This is my favorite Orpal Guy song, and I'm very sorry to say that to some people. This is a joke song in this mod, by the way. The actual Blubber isn't. That was a completely serious song, and I love it.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is also a joke song. song was added because I was reminded of its existence, and I was like, huh, that'd be a very funny kind of cover. God, my fingers hurt. This is another joke song.
3, 2, 1, go!
An instance 4 of an old sprite sheet. I forget what Faker Encore was. It was probably a Siva Gunner thing, but I'm probably very wrong on that. And then Super Faker Encore came out and I was like, how the hell is this a Sonic Legacy song? Cause like, man, that song is not serious in the slightest. In the same mod as Obituary and Subterfuge, by the way. Amogus. Remember that cover I uploaded 2 years ago?
3, 2,
Here's that
1,
song.
go!
But like updated. I also don't know why these two are like really close together. Everyone is like so weirdly placed in this stage. And that's going to be it for the developer commentary and mod showcase of Versus Orang Takeover. Ah, goddammit. Versus Impostor Orang Takeover V3.5. It's been a long 7-month journey. It's a month shorter than the wait from V1.5 to V2. But man, like the amount of content between those two, like sprite-wise and mixing-wise, I think is so much more worth it than just switching engines from Psych Engine to a more open version of Psych Engine. So, V4 might be one of the last updates to Orang Takeover, the cover mod, because I want to get out a bunch more like visualizer covers to YouTube, because those are fun to make. And I hope next year things will turn out a lot better for like releases and schedules and stuff. But that's gonna be it from me today. Goodbye, everyone.